Hi, I'm Kyle. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to recognize a requirement specification that has been added to another requirement specification, as well as other characteristics of a requirement specification in this context. To begin, I'll open a requirement specification. Requirements can be created as you are building a requirement structure. Now I'll add another requirement specification into this one. A requirement specification can be added as a child of the top-level requirement specification or as a child of a requirement in the structure, whatever its level. To do so, a requirement specification must already exist to be added to another requirement structure. A requirement specification within a structure has its own identifying icon, whereas a requirement specification generally has an icon of an open book next to it, and a requirement has an icon of a page or document. A requirement specification in a structure shows an icon of the open book with a small grid or page added. In the context of the top-level requirement specification, the requirement specification in the structure is now treated as if it was a requirement. It inherits all the attributes of a requirement like in scope and priority. When I select a requirement specification in the structure, it appears in the right pane. Notice that the heading of the pane says Requirement, and in its Details tab, the requirement attribute displays its name as a link. When I click the link, the saved requirement specification opens in edit mode. Now I'll change and save my properties. The requirement specification in the structure holds these changes, although in this context it continues to work like a requirement. When a requirement specification is in a structure, the icon of a clock indicates it is in pending status. I don't like the placement of my requirement specification. It's a good thing I can just drag it to a different level in the hierarchy. For more information, consider these additional resources. Thank you.